Game Week 29 is another double game week and we have a lot of players to consider. Hello guys and welcome back to another FPL video. Today I'm going to talk about my Game Week 29 draft. I've prepared my first team selection because it's pretty initial and I will lay down my thoughts. We'll see how my free hit did in Game Week 28 and we will discuss a lot of different topics in this video. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel and give a like for the video. And now guys, let's jump into the video. We will be starting from my Game Week 28 free hit draft. As you can see, I've got 57 points and I'm around the top 50k, which is pretty alright for this part of the season. I had a pretty semi-good week. I had some players that were spot on and others were not. In goal, I opted for Jose Sa, but he conceded 4 goals and didn't make at least 3 saves, so 0 points from him. Trippier 2 points, conceded a goal, and he gave the penalty to Isaac, so a lot of points missed there. Much cash, clean sheet, but Minks did better. I wanted Minks and cash, but I did not want to go without Chilwell, so Chilwell was in my team. 1 point, he was playing pretty okay, but nothing offensively too good. James got the assist for the penalty, so 1 point only for him. In midfield, Maddison got an yellow card and an assist, so 4 points from him. It's better than nothing. Son, an assist without a yellow card, but Spurs are shambles in my opinion, but we'll get to that. Arsenal boys, Odegaard did not provide. The only player from the main Arsenal players being Martinelli, Saka, Trossard and Odegaard, who did not turn any points, but it's better to have him. I did not opt for Martinelli because I thought that after playing 120 minutes in Thursday, he won't be playing full 90, but he played 80 something minutes. Odegaard did as well, to be fair, but Martinelli scored a goal. Saka, 18 points. He was the main man here, 2 goals, 1 assist. He was my vice captain, but I did not captain him. The captain is in the forward line, being Harry Kane. He scored a goal, 6 points, and being doubled 12. Tony, 2 points, nothing too spectacular. I could have went with Martinelli instead of Tony for the midfielder, but I thought I cannot go against Ivan Tony right now because he's very highly owned, and if he returns points, I want to have them. So pretty good week overall. And Watkins 5 points, only an assist. I mentioned that he won't be scoring in my opinion in Game Week 28, but going without him was not an option. On my bench, Kepa got 1 point, so it was better to play him instead of Sa. Botman, more points than Chilwell. White, more points than Chilwell and Trippier. And Somerville, more points than Odegaard and Tony, and the same as Maddison. But how can I predict that my bench will provide more points than Chilwell, Odegaard and Trippier? It's no use to be feeling bad because in the next section I will show you how my initial team for Game Week 28 without the free hit did, and compared to that I did amazingly well. This is the draft without using the free hit. As you can see, 24 points compared to the 57, so it's basically a 33 point free hit, which is pretty good. The only returning players here were White and Kane, but nothing too spectacular. No player got over 10 points. Kepa 1, Trippier 2, Koeman 0, White 5, Odegaard 2, Tony 2 as well, and Kane 6, and he would have been my captain, so 12 points from him. Even if I have sold Darwin for Watkins or Robertson for someone else or Estupinian, I wouldn't have gotten any other points because I would brought in Chilwell or maybe Watkins, so 5 points more from one position or 1 from Chilwell is nothing compared to the 33 points I got. So a pretty good free hit, and I hope you had a pretty good week as well. But now let's discuss the Game Week 29 initial draft. Starting from defense, I've opted to go for Kepa and goal because he has took home fixtures against Aston Villa and Liverpool. Yeah, both teams may score goals, but I believe that he has an opportunity to keep at least 1 clean sheet. I hope it's against Aston Villa, not against Liverpool, because I have a lot of players from them. But he will be starting compared to Raya, who has away game weeks to Brighton and Manchester United. I have a lot of players for those 2 teams, so I don't think Raya will be the best option here. In defense, Robertson against Manchester City and Chelsea away. Yeah, 2 away fixtures. Yeah, they are considered the hardest games of the season right now, but I believe in Liverpool that they will bounce back because they need that top four. Trippier against Manchester United and West Ham. I hope he keeps at least one clean sheet. And Stupinian against Brentford and Bournemouth. I believe that Brighton will be the dark horse here, and owning a lot of players from their team will be key. On my bench, it's Odegaard, who is in midfield because he does not have a double game week fixture. Human and Ben White. I hope that I've not made the wrong decision benching my Arsenal boys. But you see that my team is looking very, very good for Game Week 29. And maybe there is at least one spot for Odegaard, but we'll see and we'll think a lot of it because we have like 10 days until the deadline. So a lot of time to consider everything. Going into midfield, here we have 4 players that will have double game weeks. The Brighton boys, Solly March and Mitoma, have games against Brentford and Bournemouth. I believe that I will be 60% captaining Rashford and 40% captaining Mitoma, but that can change because Brighton are scoring for fun and Mitoma is an integral part of that. So, yeah, he's not taking penalties, but he scores a lot of goals regardless. And those 2 fixtures, I believe that he can score a lot of points. Rashford against Newcastle and Brentford is another option, but Newcastle defense was hard to penetrate. Brentford are good, but we'll see how the preparations go into the game weeks, and we'll take them into consideration. And the final midfielder here is Salah. I hope he scores at least 1 goal against City or Chelsea because he's a premium option, and I believe that it's time for him to show up and score goals against them and bring back Liverpool to their glory days. Finishing up the team is the forward line. Here no changes as well. Harry Kane against Everton, Ivan Toney against Brighton and Manchester United, and Darwin against City and Chelsea. The only consideration that I have right now is to bring in Haaland maybe for Kane because I have the exact money to do right now. But I will be waiting because a lot can happen in 2 weeks and a lot of players can get injured in international breaks, and I will have to change them and bring someone else in, and etc. But for now, this team stays that way. Kane can be related for Odegaard, but I believe after Conte's comments, Harry Kane will show up and will lead by example, and he will score a lot of goals. So having him against Everton will be a key in my opinion. I hope Darwin shows up because he's injured right now, but I think it's a minor injury and they will bring him back for at least one of the games and he can wreak havoc in it because he's the most explosive Liverpool player this season. And I hope Tony does not get yellow carded in the first game. I hope if he gets a yellow card to be in the second, because then I will take him out or bench him because I have a lot of players here that can play in his position right now, and I will prepare for game week 32, where Brighton, Manchester and Manchester City will blank, and I'll have to play again without 4 of my players, but it will be easy because in game week 33 I'll be using my wildcard and I can set up my team back to the best possible shape that I can get him in. If you did enjoy the video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel to follow my journey to becoming the best manager possible in the Fantasy Premier League world. But for now guys, I will be heading out. Bye!